Hello again, everyone. Terry at Earth Wind Consortium, and I have a colleague and friend, Chelle Shapiro, here today. Welcome, Chelle. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, thank you so much, Terry, for having me back. It's a pleasure to be here.
It's a pleasure to have you, I'm sure. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the famous question. Chelle Shapiro, what are you doing?
I say this every single time and it never gets old. That's a loaded question, Terry. Uh, this is round two for me here, and so much has gone on since we last did. What are you doing, right? In the last year, I've published my first book, Loving Yourself Isn't Selfish, and that was right around the time that I was on here with you. So that's been transformational for me. And in the last year as well, like I've grown, my business has grown, and I'm on to the next operation separation of my life, if you will, personally and professionally. As many of you know, I'm leaving New York City for the foreseeable future. I don't know what the future looks like beyond the next 3 months, and that operation separation for me personally is really exciting because one, I don't know the unknown. I don't know what opportunities are going to come my way. And it's kind of liberating too, to like switch things up, get out of my comfort zone and see what comes in, see what I can receive and be open to receiving, which I've struggled with in the past, being open to receive things, because I'm always like, no, I don't need that, or like I didn't ask, or like I don't deserve it, and not feeling like I'm worthy of whatever comes my way. And I absolutely am, and I know that now. And so I'm excited for this operation separation. And I'm also excited for operation separation on a professional level too, and what I can bring to my clients and my audience. As you know, you'll be joining me as a guest this coming week, and we're going to be talking about leaving the service. So I'm excited to dive in with you on this and have more conversations for change. And the reason that this is so important to me is because I want people to feel more fulfilled. Too many of us have spent too many years, too much time feeling silenced or going with the flow, or feeling pressured to do all the things all the time. And there's no need for that. And we can all be better versions of ourselves if we can just open ourselves up to change and figure out what way works best for us. So I'm excited to have more of these conversations, especially with you, Terry. And I'm excited to see where operation separation can lead and bring about change for my clients and other guests as well. So yeah, that's really what's been going on for me.
Good stuff. I'm not a bobblehead, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just agreeing with what she's saying on a big time level. There may be some certainly in my followers that don't know what operation separation is. Why don't you expand on that? Because it's cool what you're doing.
Yeah, that's a really good question. And so this is like a twofold thing for me personally. Operation separation was the name that I gave to the process that I went through of leaving my previous job, my previous toxic work environment, all the things. I was really burnt out for a number of reasons, mentally, physically, just not well. And so operation separation was this process, this 2-week long transition that I gave myself an ultimatum. For someone who hates ultimatums, I gave myself one. And it was a challenge to be like, if I can separate myself from my environment, from my circumstances, from all the negativity and crap that I was surrounded with, if I feel even a little bit better, imagine what else can be done if I give myself more time and space. And it was really, really hard to separate myself. But I did. I felt that much better, like incrementally, like baby amounts. And that was all I needed to be like, all right, now's the time.
Right on,
And
right on,
so
right on.
that's what I help other people with, whether that's leaving a professional environment or whatever your circumstances are that are holding you back.
Exactly.
Let's separate you.
Yeah, I'm with you. And they're LinkedIn Lives, ladies and gentlemen, noon's time, I think it is, each Monday. So be sure to look in for that. That's all the time we have for now. Thanks for
Yeah.
being back.
Thanks for having me, Terry. It's been a pleasure.
Bye. Consortium, the business model for the 21st century.